get mixed up in your own identities, as in, oh, I'm trying to please this group, please that group, and it's a mess.
Right. So you got two variations, and Rickford talks a lot about this even in that first chapter, what's going on, right? How many people consider themselves to be speakers of Southern English at all? Okay. All right. So it was truly the third day of class. So students were kind of getting adjusted to the idea of integrating some of their own social experiences and history on campus and in their general lives into their academic thought. I'm asking for self-identification, right? That is separate from what? When people tell you you speak some kind of way, right? All right, so how many people in here have been told in their life that they sound Southern or they speak Southern?
I always thought that at least my speech is just pretty, I'm right in the middle. It's not Southern, not Northern, it's just straightforward, it is what it is. But when I come in, it's like, haha, Jamal, you have an accent. I'm like, what are you talking about?
They had me look at pictures and how I said certain things. And one of the pictures was a shopping cart. And I said buggy when I saw it because that's what I say where I'm from. And I guess she kind of laughed at it and said I was really country.
The things that people call you to your face are different than the things that they'll say behind your back. So they'll say, oh, you're so cute, or your accent is so adorable, or things like that.
Oh, she's so nice. Can she read? They really need to know that what you say matters, how you say it matters, when you say it matters. It may be sign language, it may be spoken language, it may be written language, but that interchange piece, if you overlook that, no matter if you have the best intentions in terms of what you're trying to do, there can be a breakdown in communication, a breakdown in trust.
You know, when I come to the States, it's really hard not to pick up all the sayings that are used here.
Yeah.
Like real talk and all the, like, just different things, you know, like word or what's up or man, like just different things. And so I always try to, like, maintain a little bit of like culture from back home and in the way I speak.
It's not just to be cultural navigators, but it's to be able to create culture and kind of contribute along the way as well. And that's the piece I think that it takes a lot of them, you know, the length of the semester to kind of see that they are both recipients and they're participants, but they're also creators of the situation. Where's this intersection, right? Like you all are saying, that's your identity, that's your culture, that's your home language, right? That's our variety. But we know even within a variety, there's different ways of speaking when you're in different situations. Can somebody give me some examples within one variety, where might you sound or talk differently?
I taught over the summer, and so I, or even like texting wise, when I text one of my students, if they text me, then I like make sure I spell everything perfect.
Yeah.
And like all grammatical, and like they're like, oh, you're so proper, and blah, 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 blah. And then the next minute I'm like, two is spelled two.
It flips
right
really quickly, and like within a second, like I'm talking one way to someone else, and then it's just kind of like the tone, like the volume, the style, the confidence. Right. You know, I scare roommates with that.
My dad came to visit me, and I don't know what encouraged. I said, Dad, do I sound white when I talk?
That's the next topic.
And
Thanks
he
for leading in.
No, you sound collegey.
They do struggle with that freedom of thought, you know, that you can define what the issues are and address them in the way that you see fit and necessary. Now, a lot of times we get taught the right way to say something in school or the right way to write it, but that doesn't necessarily give us the good information that we need to work in specific communities or in specific areas, not just how to say it, how to write it, but what are the rules? I expect everything from my students. I tell them that all the time. I say, I'm putting my whole life on this. And they kind of laugh at that, right? That high level of expectation, for many students, especially our wonderful women married students, it puts them at ease, right? It puts them at ease to know I'm waiting for the next great thing. I'll leave you with the Marvin Gaye if I could find it. And we'll pick up next time in integrating more of this theory with y'all's own action plan interests that I'll bring up for Tuesday.